Hello, welcome back, listeners, to the Plumbob Cafe podcast. It is episode 2. Oh my god, can you believe it? So I hope you have your coffee ready, your tea ready, your water ready, because we're gonna get into more topics on The Sims today. So I hope you're ready. But before we get started and off the bat, I just want to say, you guys, thank you so much for all the positive feedback that we got back on YouTube in the comments. I really appreciate it. But not only that, on the other platforms that we are on, I got some feedback there too. So that is just awesome and great. It brings a smile to my face. It warms my heart. All of the above. You guys are awesome, and thank you for tuning in and listening. So also, I want to say, if you guys want to leave me any topics, you can leave it on my Twitter, Tumblr, Discord, YouTube, or email. So if you're on any of the platforms, there's always going to be a link for one of those. If you're on Spotify or on iTunes, though, you can always reach me on Twitter at jazzzzio. That is JA3ZZIO. So you can always tell me there, leave a topic there, or whatever it may be, you know, just hit me up. It's fine. It's cool. So you can go ahead and do that. I do have some news though, you guys, as I'm recording this. I kind of hope that this is still a thing when this goes up, because this goes up on Sunday, and when I'm recording this, it's earlier in the week. So, but hopefully it is. I want to let you guys know that The Sims, if you do not own The Sims and you want to cop it, it is currently at $10. That is the lowest it's ever been, ever. So that's insane. You guys can get it for as low as $10. Actually, that's a lie. If you use the code SAVE30, you can get it for as low as $7. $7. That's insane. So I like to write like bulletins on what I'm gonna say for each podcast, and I have this in exclamation points in bold, because I'm just like, this is insane. I've never seen it this low. So just in case you don't have it, you can cop it, and yeah, it's there. Head over to Origin and download it, buy it. You're missing out if you don't have it. So moving on though, we do have a guest simmer today on the podcast, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited, but also I got butterflies for sure, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's like I don't know how to host. Not gonna lie, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, I've never done this, and I don't know how to host podcasts, you guys. So you're just hoping it goes good. It's a first for me, but I'm excited. We're gonna be talking about The Sims, and not only that, we're gonna get into some other topics, and that includes the Simmy Awards. So we're gonna get into that and just talk back and forth amongst each other. But if you guys haven't heard about the Simmy Awards debacle on Twitter, I will fill you in. And if you did, I mean, this is nothing new that hasn't already been said, but I do want to chime in and kind of put that on a platform. And we do have listeners, and I think it's great to talk about it. And yeah, keeps us all informed and brings us kind of together. We chat, and we're all kind of on the same picture. So the Simmy Awards, this all started on Twitter by a user named Nando. He started a Simmy Awards for 2018, and it's exactly how it sounds. It's like an Oscar kind of thing, where there are categories and people are nominated, and then you get to vote, and someone wins in that category. And they had different categories for like pack of the year, game pack of the year, stuff pack of the year, expansion of the year, and then they had like YouTuber simmers, they had websites of the year, they had Twitter people of the year, I guess, simmer Twitter people of the year, they had CC creators and modders of the year. And it sounds all well and good until, you know, you realize that there's something missing, and that is people of color on this thing. Not only that, there's a lot lacking in this. Something that is a community-based thing, there's a lot of the community missing. So that it had a lot of people upset, including myself. It was just like, oh god, here we go again, being excluded. So I didn't find it, I didn't think much of it in the beginning. I'll explain more later, but I didn't think much of it until I realized, and I was just like, oh, okay. So he did get backlash for it for sure, and he put out a statement. He said, and I quote, "We are aware of the lack of certain categories, or even the feeling of some of your favorite creators being missed out. However, this started as a one-person idea to spread some awareness within the Sims community and pulling it together. All of this happened in good intentions. And you know what? I do believe it happened with good intentions, kind of as a cute thing to bring us, the community, together, and just really didn't work out that way. Especially because I feel like a lot of more prep, thought, research should have been put into this. So with that being said, he did get, like I said, a lot of backlash and hate for it, which I don't agree with the hate. I feel like never send hate towards someone is what I'm trying to say. I feel like that's just not the way to go about things. But he did receive hate for it. But he, like, including with all the backlash, I did pull up some tweets that I think I really agree with. I took screenshots and I'm going to be reading them off. And yeah, so this one is by D Sims. She's on YouTube. She's a content creator. She's really great. She said, she wrote back to Nando and she did say, and I quote, "It's not hate. It's people frustrated about, again, not being represented in one of these lists. You're not the only person to create one, and you're not the only person to misrepresent. My advice is you're going to put on an award show for the entire community, do research." And yes, I agree on the do research part. It's no one's job to hold your hand and try to inform you on everything that you should do. I think that in 2018, you should do research on your own and fill yourself in so you don't come off as ignorant and stuff like that. So I think you definitely should put more thought into this. And everyone makes mistakes. I know. But it's just a big oversight for sure. And yeah, so I agree with what she said for sure. And like, it just wasn't good. It wasn't good. So It's Me Troy also said something that I was like, yes. So, and I quote, she said, "It's not about being on the list. It's about equal representation of Simmers in the community. The community is so huge." Yes, very true. "You said it's a fan-made thing, but it doesn't appear to be that. You said people had to wait a year for the process to get better. Change needs to start now." Which what she means by had to wait a year for the process to get better, he did originally state that no changes were going to be made, and instead people were going to have to wait a whole year for the next year's nominations and Simmy Awards for people to like actually be able to nominate, and like that's when we'll be able to, like, you know, they're gonna maybe refine or perfect it, I guess. And so people were like, hold up, we're gonna have to wait a whole year for this to get resolved, kind of thing. I was just like, that also was just kind of like, He did end up changing it later so that it was instead that he was gonna retract everything and make it so that then he was gonna include, I guess, people who were gonna be nominated. I don't know what the plan was, but he was gonna retract and put in new nominations. So someone also said, which I thought was a great idea, about how this should have gone initially, and this is by Mana Drake on Twitter. She did say, I'm reading a snippet of it, not the whole tweet, but she did say, "It's easy to create a Google form and allow people to submit their faves for each category. It allows for a larger share of voice and more diversity." So it would have been so easy, I think, if it was something this big and large to include the whole community, to just make like polls or submissions on Google in a form for people to submit their favorite creators for certain categories. That would have been so inclusive and so hands-on, and that would have been so awesome to see, like, everyone kind of come together and, I guess, nominate their favorite creators for the categories that they were in. And yeah, so I agree with this tweet. But then Pixelate also said and tweeted something that I also agreed with. All of this is stuff that I agree with. He said, and I quote, "No one should ever be an afterthought. Changing the nominations due to backlash is just as bad as a move as not including them in the first place. These types of things, especially relating to awards, need to be decided by a large group of people. To prevent bias, it's only fair." And I agree. That's why the Oscars, I think, is so, like, it's lacking. I don't believe in like a certain group of people putting up these nominations and voting for them. It's just like, it needs to be decided as a whole for me. And I agree with this, and also with the fact that he said that no one should ever be an afterthought, which he was going to then take it all back and then afterwards include the nominations again, the nominees again, which it was just like, it's also not okay because then now you're like taking it all back only because of the backlash and then redoing everything. And it's just like, well, now we're just that afterthought at this point. So it's just like, no. And I did chime in also as well. I did say, I tweeted him as well, which by the way, I've got blocked as right now as I'm recording this, because I wanted to go back and just take a few more like screenshots just so I have as much information, like as much thoughts that people put out there, because I thought they were all great. But it's like I got blocked, so I would love to know why I got blocked. I never said anything. I'm about to read the only thing that I tweeted, which was what I said was, I agree we might have come on a bit strong, because I put myself in his shoes a little bit, and like getting so much, you know, backlash and hate, I was just like, okay, I can kind of agree. I mean, I can kind of see or put myself in his shoes and kind of feel what he might be feeling, because I'm pretty empathetic, and a pretty empathetic person. But still, I did say that, and he said, and I said, we came on a bit strong, but all I want is some change. This isn't like it's the real Oscars or anything. People wouldn't be mad if you just took it all back and opened it up for real nominations of their favorite creators. Just don't think this is what we need right now, which is true. I don't think we need this, but I do take back what I said about like him taking it all back and opening up again for new nominations, or like fixing it, because at this point, like I said, it just feels like an afterthought at this point, and we don't want to be anyone's afterthought. It's just it's not cool to be left out originally and then put in afterwards, because, you know, people were just like, you know, people were upset and mad, and I was upset and mad. It just doesn't seem and fly well. So he did put out another statement. This is the last thing I'm gonna be reading, and he did say though, and I quote, "There are different points of views on diversity, and yes, I did overlook a large group because I'm not a part of it." And that's where I'm just like, okay, now you done did it now, or you're digging a bigger hole for yourself. And I'm just like reading that last part a bit, like my head tilted to the side, like squinty-eyed, looking like, what do you mean by I overlooked a large group because I'm not a part of it? What? And like, because you're not a person of color, you didn't decide to put us in there? Like, it just doesn't make sense, and I would love some more clarification on that for sure. But it just, that one left me just like, okay, a little bit taken aback, and now I'm just like, I don't know. But definitely I would love to open up conversations about it. Always, always, always. And that's all I really have to fill you guys in on the whole situation. So again, don't believe in hate. Definitely a discussion. Don't believe in hate. Don't go sending hate. Never, ever. I don't believe in that. So we are going to move on for sure. It's like, I don't know how to end this, but moving on. We're going to call up my good friend, Joshua, and we're going to be talking about The Sims next. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Back on the past podcast, we're here with JoshuaKerrFox, and
hi guys.
Yeah, hey. Thank you for being on the podcast and being my first guest ever. So thank you.
You're welcome. I feel so honored.
Yay. Oh, I'm glad. But I guess now would be the time to plug yourself, because this is on different platforms, so you never know who's listening. Maybe want to check you out. So plug.
So follow me on YouTube or subscribe at JoshuaKerrFox. Follow me on Twitter at JoshuaKerrFox. Follow me on Twitch, JoshuaKerrFox YT. I make custom content on Tumblr, JoshuaKerrFox.
Oh, you're on Tumblr too. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, I need to follow. I don't follow you.
Yeah, I reblog all my
snap.
stuff.
Yikes. Yeah. All right. Well, first a question. I feel like this is going to be like tradition on the podcast. And like, I have a couple questions that I think I'm going to be asking everybody who comes on. But I want to know, how long have you been simming for?
Maybe 4 years?
4 years? So then you started with Sims 4? Is that the generation you started with?
No, I started with Sims 3 because when Sims 4 came out, I did not like it at all.
Oh my god, me too, same.
I was like, this is so cartoony and stuff like that. Like, they went like from like more realistic in the Sims 3 to like cartoony. I was like,
yes, it was like so alpha, because Sims 3 is like, I don't know, to me it looks very alpha and realistic. And then
Yeah.
Sims 4 looks, yeah, exactly how you said, cartoony. So
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I hate this. But then I was like, okay, I'm starting to get into it. And then
yeah, exactly, same. I started to get into it slowly. Like at first I didn't like it, I didn't get it. And then also it had a lot of things missing. Like, do you remember it didn't have pools?
yes. Oh my god, throwback. Or toddlers.
It didn't have that. So it had so many things missing, and I was just like, ew, puke, no, I don't want this. And I didn't want to get it.
I know.
So same.
And $40, like dang, for without pools and freaking toddlers.
Yeah,
No,
that's a lot. Yeah, that's a price tag right there. But
Yeah.
I was like, I think it might have been more expensive, wasn't it? Or is it just me?
The Sims 4?
Yeah, when it first came out.
I don't know.
I thought it was like 60, not even 40.
Oh my gosh. If it was 60, not worth it.
Yeah, definitely not worth it. I was just like, yeah. So I stuck with Sims 3 too. But like you came in with the Sims 3. All right, cool. That gives me a vibe of your simming lifeline. Yeah, whatever. But what's your favorite Sims game then? Sims 3 or Sims 4?
Well, I like Sims 3 a lot better just because all the content. Because there's not all content out on the Sims 4 yet.
True. And then like Sims
And
3 has
also-
everything right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the recent pack that came out to get famous, I feel like it's way harder to get like famous, which obviously makes sense. It's hard to get famous, but like
Yeah.
I don't know, I just like the Sims 3 way better, where you just talk to someone and you're basically famous.
You want the easy way in is basically what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Always.
You don't want to work to get to the top. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, it is harder though. The system, I feel like you don't interact or you don't like try and get famous for a day and like they lose everything. I'm just like,
Yeah.
that's not how it works. I don't think so. Kylie Jenner went away for like 9 months, came back, and she's still famous. Like,
She's like 10 times more famous.
yeah, 10 times more famous. It's like, that doesn't always work that way. So I'm just like, it's so hard. You're right. That's the only thing that I think I don't like, but I mean, it is a challenge. You're right.
I do like the acting though, like the acting stuff.
The acting
But I
career?
hate how long it takes.
What do you mean?
Like when you like get a job, like an acting gig.
Oh, like
I hate how long it takes to like actually get to actually acting.
Yeah, I feel you. Like you have to go in for a casting call, I think, right? And then
Yeah.
you might get it, might not, and then afterwards you actually have to go into the actual gig, but like days. That takes like days.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want
The-
to. That's why I'm trying to like kind of make my Get Famous LP a little bit more fun instead of just waiting and doing like making it repetitive.
Yeah. Is that the one with is that the ugly one? Is that your?
Yeah, the beauty's
Oh my god,
ugly.
I love that one.
I love her. She's such a queen.
I was like this. I can't believe you went there, but you did, and it was hilarious. And I like your editing though. I was just like, oh
Oh my god,
Sister
I know. I actually
Snatch.
like it a lot better than now or how I do it now because it just makes it more funny.
Yeah, definitely. Like the zooms and the distortion. I was just like, I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I loved it. But like, it must take you longer though, right?
Oh my god, 10 times longer. When I first started YouTube, or like not even first, like even like a couple months ago, I did not used to edit my videos. Like, well, I did edit it. Like, I put it in there and like added a beginning, like a what is it called, an intro,
Yeah.
and then I added the end card and stuff, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I feel you.
But now I like watch it, and it takes like a couple hours.
Yeah, I used to do that too, and now it's just like it takes forever. But I mean, the video
But it's
does.
worth it.
Yeah, it is worth it. It does come out better. So no, but yeah, I like that. Wanted to throw that in there. But also, oh my god, I wanted to talk about the how we met, which I don't even think you know or remember.
Oh my god, wait, I don't remember.
Okay, I know though. I know how we met. Well,
Oh,
like
God.
internet met. So
Yeah.
I was done streaming one day and I was just like, okay, let's scope out YouTube because I like to find other streamers because, you know, Sims YouTube streamers are lacking. There's not that many of us. So I was just like, all right, let's go. Let's go support. So I was just like, all right, I was going around and there was a lot of like people from like other parts of the world. I'm like, okay, I don't understand this. But then there was just you on it and you were streaming you were building something.
Oh,
And then,
really?
yeah, you were building something, and it was really cute. And I came into your chat, and I just started, I was just chatting in there, but then what did I ask you? It was just like, because you were complaining about not having enough stuff or objects.
Like in the Sims?
Yeah, in the Sims 4, you're like, we don't have enough stuff. Like this gets like, it gets a little boring sometimes. I don't know. And then I told you, I was like, why don't you just download custom like CC? And then you're like, no, because you're like,
my game will die.
Yeah, that's what you said. So that's when I first, and then yeah, and I don't know, I guess after that was, you know, history, whatever.
Oh my god, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, sorry. No.
It's okay. But yeah, I stalked your stream. But now you're a traitor because you're on Twitch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he streams on Twitch if you didn't know. Catch him. Oh my god, no phone, shut up. Bad.
No.
Bad. Okay, let me silence this. Okay, vibrate. But also want to talk about, like, you go to school, right? Well, duh. Yeah. It's a requirement. It's against the law if you don't. But I wanted to, and you're 16, right?
Yeah. So, I'm turning 17 next month.
Okay, that's crazy. Oh, okay. Happy early birthday. But what was I gonna ask? How do you juggle both of those then?
Oh god.
Is it hard?
Yeah, right now I haven't been posting a lot.
Yeah.
I've been only posting on like Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
Right now, that's what I've been posting for the past 2 weeks because finals.
Oh, right. Right, because it's...
Yeah, this is the final week.
Yeah.
Like,
before vacation, though.
Cool. Yeah, and then I have winter break, which is a month long. So hopefully I get a lot of videos out and stuff like that. But it is definitely really hard because it's hard to focus on school, and then I feel like I have to post on YouTube, otherwise
I feel like you start to feel like you're dying or your channel's dying.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I have to post something because then I'm gonna like lose subscribers, people are gonna stop watching and stuff.
Yeah.
So I at least try to post at least like once or twice a week.
I totally get that. I get you. But then what are your plans? Do you plan on like continuing, like do you plan on making this kind of like a career, or do you like hobby? Or is it just a hobby?
Well, I mean, like, for now it's a hobby but like definitely in the future I want to make Twitch, like streaming and recording, a career.
Okay, cool.
Because I feel like that'd be cool.
Yeah, a lot of people do it, and I mean,
yeah,
it's possible nowadays. But okay, that's cool, Dan. All right, so we've basically gone through all my questions, so I guess next question that I want to ask, and we're moving, I guess, on to the next topic, and that is the Simmy Award. I gave you a heads up in the Discord. I was like, okay, we're going to be talking about this.
And I don't know like anything about it. Like I saw it posted on Twitter and stuff, and I like retweeted it, and then someone like commented like, this is all messed up or something like that.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, oh.
Oh, so you saw the initial post? I
don't know. Like someone tweeted about it, and then I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, I guess. Like a Simmy's Award.
Yeah. I saw it too. Like, I saw it on Twitter. I didn't follow the person who made it. His name is Nando. By the way, he blocked me. So if you're listening,
really?
Yeah, he blocked me. He's like, thanks for blocking me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, it was started by him, but I didn't see it because I don't follow him, but I saw it because of Yorkie. I don't know if you know that Sims creator. Yeah, he's a builder. He's really cool too. But he responded to it, and that's how I saw it. And I just thought nothing of it because it was just like Simmy's Awards. I was like, whatever. It's just gonna be the same old, the big people and like yada yada. So I was like, it was like cool, but I didn't really care. And it wasn't until I came back onto Twitter and I was just like, oh, then like I saw what was going down for real. It was like I realized, oh, okay, we didn't have any people of color on the freaking list. Okay, that's a lie.
Really?
Yeah, no people of color, and that's why people are like upset and angry, and rightfully so. But like, the only person on there was Kawaii Stacy, which we all know and love. Kawaii Stacy's a modder. Wait, what?
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind.
Kawaii Stacy is the modder who she created the Slice of Life mod, and
I was thinking of someone else. I was like, wait, but then I was like, oh wait, never mind. I'm just dumb.
Yeah, yeah, you are. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow, names.
People get to see how mean I am to you. Just kidding. I'm not. But yeah, so then that happened. And it was just like kind of messed up when you really think about it, because like it was a community thing, or at least he tried to make it a community thing, and I feel like he had good intentions and like it sounded kind of like a cool idea, but then it wasn't cool that they left out a lot of people, like especially people of color. Like I know a lot, like It's Me Troy, she's cool, she was left out. Ex Mira Mira, I don't know if you heard of like, or if you watch any of these people.
Yeah, I watch X Mirror sometimes.
She's cool. She's Twitch streamer, YouTuber, yeah. And then who else? There's oh my god, I'm blanking on her name right now. Kia. She's so funny. I love her. I don't know if you've seen her either.
I think I have.
She's hilarious. If you haven't, you guys need to check her out. She's so funny. She makes me crack up so hard watching her sim stuff. But yeah, so a lot of like a lot of people that probably deserve to be on there weren't on there. So that was just like why everyone was just kind of like, how do you like exclude so many people, like yada yada. And so someone wrote and posted on Twitter and said, I'm amazed that community created things like this. Don't just let the community voice their favorites. It's easy to create a Google form and allow people to submit their faves for each category. It allows for a larger share of voice and more diversity. So I guess what he did was just list his favorites, and instead of opening it up to the community, which I think is where this went wrong, right?
Yeah.
Because if you had to vote, if you had to nominate people, I don't know. I feel like it would be different if you could, you know? So, yeah. And I feel like not enough was put into it to include the whole community.
Yeah.
Because even for the newcomers of the year, there was like Pixelade, but Pixelade's been around for a while. He even responded. He said, I've been on YouTube and simming for 6 years. It's like, newcomer who? And then so I was just like, wait, are you when did you start YouTubing? Or like on the community? Like started?
My 2 years I think is coming up.
Oh,
I think it's December 14th. Literally in a couple days.
Oh shoot, okay. I didn't know you've been simming for 2 years. I thought you started like this year. Cause I've been like, then I nominate you. So like legit new people who have just started. So yeah, I'm just like, and then he put out because he blocked me, so I was just like, I had taken screenshots before just in case.
Like, I want the receipts.
Yeah, I want receipts. So I just like took some screenshots, and there was one where he posted is like, there are different points of views on diversity, and yes, I did overlook a large group, because I am not part of it, and that's where it's kind of like I was just like. You're just digging a bigger hole for yourself. No. Yeah. I was like, what do you mean you overlooked a large group of people because you're not a part of it, basically, because he's like, I'm not a person of color, so that's why I was like, oh, I'm just like, no. It was so bad, so I'm just like, oh no, this is not good. But like I don't know, I was like, do you think the Simmy Award is a good idea?
I think so.
I think so too.
It just needs more inclusive.
Yeah, more inclusive, yes. But also, I feel...
and also like smaller YouTubers and bigger YouTubers.
Yeah. Smaller YouTubers for sure. Because then, not only that, someone did point out also like, oh, everybody else always gets left out. You know, it's always the same people, which, I mean, I understand too. It's always like the big people always. So, yeah. So it's just bad. But what else did I want to bring? Oh, so you think it's a good idea? I think so too. I was like, but then there's always still gonna be people that are gonna feel excluded. Like I felt excluded. Like as soon as I saw it, and I already knew I was gonna feel excluded. I was like, it's not gonna be any of us, right? So
yeah. Well, it's gonna be mostly people like who didn't get nominated or didn't get picked. It's like that pretty much for everything.
Yeah.
Especially with the what are the Game Changers?
Oh, Game Changers. Oh my god, which I want to like talk about also. I didn't plan it for this podcast.
That's like a whole other
That's a whole other thing. I know. Did you see that video from the alleged simmer?
Yes. Yeah.
I was just like,
I know she got so like popular after that one too.
She did, yeah. I was just like,
She gained a lot.
everything she said, I thought of, but I was just too scared to like even mention.
Yeah.
But I was like, I showed my boyfriend. I was just like, and I had told him the exact same things, and he's like, yep. So I was just like, I feel her. But yeah, that's a whole other thing too, though. There's been like drama in the Sims community. I feel, well, not drama, but there's been like, there's been some stuff lately. Yeah, there's been tea lately. But is there do you think there's a way to save the Simmies or do we even want it to be saved actually?
I think there is.
I think there is too. Like if we really wanted this to be a thing, I think there is.
Yeah.
Just can't be done by the same person because he already like screwed it up. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah. It should just be like done by The Sims.
The like EA?
Yeah.
But then it would be the same people over and over. Actually, I do think they have an awards thing.
Really?
Yeah, I think they do. I know like Deliberacy got an award.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She did. Right. So congrats to her. Yeah. So I think they already have one. But I mean, like, I'm all good for like people doing. Oh my god, we should do it. Just kidding, psych.
That's so much work.
That is. I'm just like, it's not gonna be me. Yeah.
I thought about it for a second. I was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. But then I was like, oh my god, that's so much work. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I feel like there is a way to save it. It just can't be done by the same person again. And this time, if they ever do it, I think we need some time to stray away from this debauchery that happened. And like, maybe.
And how long was it? Like how long?
What do you mean?
Like, how long did it like? Okay. How do I explain this? Like, how long did it take to like choose the winners or whatever? The winners.
They didn't have the winners yet. They only had the nominations.
Oh.
So it was just people nominated, and then we had to vote on it. I think, or did he vote on it? I actually don't know how it was the system, but I know they were just nominations, and I guess people were gonna vote.
Yeah, I can definitely see that they can save it. They just need to, even if you're not even in supposedly the community and stuff like that, like it should just be everyone.
Yeah, definitely everyone should have an input.
If someone of color would do that, then people not of color, I guess, would be mad about it, and then
yeah, if it was like vice versa, like roles reversed, I get you, but like so it should just be everyone. And so we can all.
I'm not trying to say like anything like disrespectful or anything. I'm like trying to really get my words.
yeah. No, it's fine. I feel like you're good. But yeah, that's all I mean, because Pixelate came out with a podcast too. I don't know if you heard it. No, and I feel like they. He did one with Spring Sims and It's Me Troy, and I feel like they covered the topic really well. So I'm just like, we should just like kind of just chat, not really go into like. Because they already covered it, so I'm just like, all right, let's just chat about it.
You don't want to like copy them and stuff, and then someone be mad.
Well, not really. I mean, not really copy, but yeah, I feel like they already covered it, and they did such a good job on it. Like people, if anyone's listening, just head over to Pixelate on YouTube. He has a podcast, and he covered this also with 2 other simmers, and they did a great job. So, yeah, but. Think will someone I asked the question, will someone try and do this again in the future? And I feel like yes, someone will definitely try and do this again in the future. But like equal representation, that's it, that's all we want. So if whoever tries this again. So I think that's it for this topic and like talking about this. So the last thing that I wanted to cover is that like Sim Guru, is it Sim Guru Nick? I always forget the Sim Gurus, their names, because there's so many. But like someone tweeted at one of the gurus and asking for a farming game pack. So I'm just like, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I don't know. That's weird.
Really?
Well, like no, it's like I don't know, because like I feel like such a big update came with seasons, like the seasons update that broke everyone's game.
Yeah.
And it like changed everything. But I feel like that's just, I don't know, what would they add in a farming update? Like
a farming pack? I mean, they like with cows and like animals and like.
But would anyone really use that? I feel like they would only use that just a couple times and then be like over it.
Really? I feel like they're okay. So, I don't have the tweet in front of me, but like, wish I should have screenshot it because, like, a lot of people actually. Well, I don't know. From what I saw, it looked like a lot of people were like all for it, and like, I'm not gonna lie, I am too because I'm getting like total like Sims meets Stardew Valley vibes, and I love Stardew Valley.
Well, that'd be cool. I could see that. Okay, I see.
And like someone tried to make a mod in the past for farming, but I guess it never really went anywhere. But like I would totally want because you get more animals too. And I'm like, I want a cow, I want a chicken, like I want pigs. That would be cool. And especially because pets, I feel like, well, The Sims 3, since it's your favorite, it got like more pets.
Yeah,
definitely.
And also like the thing with horses also, like if they added horses in the farming pack.
I completely forgot about horses and that too.
Yeah, like if you added that in a farming pack, they would only use it a couple times because you can't really go anywhere.
Oh, that's also something to like no, true. You can't
because either if they did that, then you would have to add a really big plot of land. It would have to be like at least 100 by 100 or something like that.
100 by 100. Oh my god, that'd be huge.
I know. True. That's like as big as the world.
Yeah. I know. I was like, it would probably take a lot to do, but who knows? Like, I would really want it so then, like, I can have my fields, wake up every morning, go and, like, do that, and then, like, feed the cows. I don't know. I'll be yeehawing up in this bitch.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be like, it would be so, I don't know. I think it would be fun. Stardew Valley meet Sims would be cool. But who knows if we would? I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like it's like
I have like mixed feelings.
Yeah, you have mixed feelings, which I actually thought you were gonna be all for it, but I'm surprised.
Well, yeah, I think my favorite thing in The Sims is actually farming, like gardening.
Gardening?
That's my favorite thing in The Sims, just because there's so many plants and stuff, and then you can make so many by splicing them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's just a super cute thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if they add like more plants, because there's a tons of more plants that they can add.
Yeah, so you're saying like you like the farming and all that, but it's just like this isn't right for this generation of The Sims because you're like we're still like we don't have open world and like all that.
Oh my god, open world. I wish we had open world, but I'm kind of glad that we don't. At least I wish we had open towns.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's what I want. Like for The Sims 5, I'd be fine with no open world, but like open town, like open little
like just
block.
You have to load a 10-minute screen if you have a bunch of custom content.
Loading screen after loading screen gets so annoying.
Yeah.
I was just like, at least we can stay in the neighborhood. And it makes sense because if you play The Sims 4 and like you're in your house, you can play like Peeping Tom, Peekaboo Bitch with like the neighbors. You can still see into their house. So I'm just like, if I can see into their house, like you seen on the stream when I was like stalking Jacob. Were you there?
I don't know, but like I know what you're talking about because I do it too.
Yeah, where you just like peek through the window and you can see inside. Yeah, so I'm just like, it should be a thing already. But yeah, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, that's also another reason why I didn't like The Sims 4 because of not open world.
Wait, okay. Because going from Sims 3 and then to
going from non-open world to open world and then non-open world again.
Yeah. Wait, what? Open world?
Sims 2.
Sims 2 was open world? What?
No, it was non-open world and then to open world and then to non-open world.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. I was just like, I was confused. But
like, wait.
I was like, Sims 2 is not open world that I remember. I was like, I was just like, did I get the dumbed down version? No, but yeah, to go from, it's just kind of like we backpedaled like 2 steps back.
Yeah.
It's like, but then again, we all remember that Sims 3 was like, it took forever to load up, and then you needed like a computer from NASA to be able to run that thing.
Literally, like after creating my sim and being done with it, I was done with the Sims. I was like, the Sims 2. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this game.
Okay, wait, but then
I'm already bored.
How does it work on your computer now? Because you say you still like to play it.
It works fine.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like it gets laggy.
A little laggy.
But like that always happens. But like it's fine. Like I don't have a ton of custom content. That's why.
Oh.
Like I have quite a bit, but I don't have a lot.
I don't have any, but my game runs smooth too. Like my Sims 3 game runs really smooth. But do you have like a gaming computer or just like a standard computer?
Just a standard Dell.
What the heck? See?
Not a gaming computer. I wish I had a gaming computer.
Okay, so if you have a standard computer and you run... Wait, do you have all the expansions?
Yeah.
Everything? Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say, like, did you download that for free?
No.
Oh, you actually paid for it?
Yeah, because I bought it, and then oh my god, when I met you, I was like, oh my god, I can get literally nothing. I don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't pay.
Like, literally Photoshop, like, sis, I don't pay for that. That's expensive.
Oh my god, should
My
we be
editing
talking
software?
about this on like,
I mean, we pay for everything.
Yeah, we pay for everything. I'm like, FBI comes at my door. We heard on your stream that you did not pay for a Photoshop or Sims 3. I'm just no, I'm just kidding. I feel like it's fine. We're fine. But yeah, like,
Oop, I forgot.
if you know where to look, people, sometimes you don't gotta pay for stuff. But just download a good VPN and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what, actually, I got a bunch of custom worlds.
Custom
for
worlds?
Yeah, for The Sims 3.
Wait.
Like, custom, like, worlds from the actual store.
Oh my god, I remember the store. I hated the store.
Literally, it took, like, so long. Like, I used to watch ads all the time to get, like... What is it? I don't even know what it's called. Is it just simoleons?
Simoleons,
Oh my God,
yeah, it was simoleons. I was just like, I never got anything from there. I was broke. I was a kid.
Same.
I was a kid back in the day when I was playing.
I'm still a kid, so it's like...
But then how did you get the custom worlds now?
We don't talk about that.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
The police comes knocking my door. Excuse me.
I was like, how did you get those simoleons? Oh my god. But yeah.
I'm a stripper.
For
No.
sure. For sure. So, I mean, I think that's about it. Do we have anything else?
Check my YouTube.
Check my YouTube. All right. So I think that's it. We're done with, like, we pretty much covered all the topics that I wanted to talk about today and some. So
I could literally
again, wait, what?
I could like literally talk forever. I could be like,
Yeah.
stop talking, be like, yeah.
But yeah, check out Joshua on YouTube and Twitch. I'll leave his links down below in the YouTube where I'm posting this, but every other platform, yeah, just look him up. He's cool. Sort of, I guess. I mean, whatever.
Okay, you should unsubscribe to Morbid. You should subscribe to me.
Don't unsubscribe. Oh my god, I can't with you. All right. Well, thank you for being my first guest ever.
Oh my god, no problem. I feel so honored again.
All right. Well, I will see you guys, all you listeners. I'll see you later, and I guess I'll talk to you later too.
Yeah.
Joshua. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.